Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at this IOWODO X5 fitness tracker smartwatch. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon. And if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. Let's get this open. Okay, so we have the user manual here. Here we have the watch. Pull this out. And this comes with two bands. So it has the black band or this red and black band. The black is underneath, so the red is mostly showing. And we have a charge cable here, and this has USB on the other end. So here's the watch. It says scan to download app. I'll peel this off, but we'll keep that so we can download the app. And here we have the screen. So this has an alloy bezel here and a Gorilla Glass smart screen, so it's very durable. This is IP68 waterproof, has a 260 milliamp hour battery, can work for 10 days or be on standby for 30 days. It takes 2 hours to charge. So on the back of it, you can see there's sensors here for the fitness tracking. Looks like it has some buttons on the side. Okay, let me check the manual out here. Okay, so let's get this paired up with my device. I'm going to pair it with my iPad just for ease of use for making the video. So I'm going to pull up my camera and I'll scan the QR code. Okay, so it says H-band. It wants me to download. I'll hit download. And that doesn't seem to be doing anything here, so I'm just going to go into the App Store and search for it. Okay, so I've searched for H-band in the App Store and I can see that icon looks the same in the first option, so I'll hit get. Okay, I'll hit open. It says it would like to use my location, so I'll say allow while using the app. It says it would like to send notifications, I'll say allow. It has a privacy agreement. It says log in or sign up. I'm just going to say no account login for now. It says in order for the bracelet to better monitor your health, choose a skin color that's close to your skin. So I'll pick an option here. I'll hit next. This is personal information. So I'll just do the default here. I'm going to change that later. Unit settings, I want pounds and feet mile. Personal data, I will change that later. Our goal setting, so we can say how many steps we want to walk each day. So it's set to 9,000 steps and 8 hours of sleep. So I'll leave those as default. It says it would like to use Bluetooth. I'll say allow. So I don't know if this is charged up. I'll plug it in. So the charger will stick to the bottom with a magnet like so. Now press the button to try and turn it on. Okay, I'll choose English. Okay, so now I'm going to scan for the watch. Okay, it came up. It says name X5. I'll tap it. So you don't want to set this up in your Bluetooth settings on your device. You want to let the app do it. So it says it wants to pair. I'll hit pair. It says no data is found in the cloud. It says allow the X5 to receive your iPad notifications. I'll say allow. It says no data is found in the cloud. If no pair, count now. I'll say yes. Pair successful. It says please select the type of notifications that needs to be displayed on the device side, and you can also reselect it on the My Device Notifications interface later. So I'll do phone call, I'll do SMS, I'll say Twitter, maybe Instagram. We'll do that for now. I'll hit confirm. It says synchronizing data. Okay, so it looks like we're connected into the app. So let's pull this up here. So on the phone, I'll choose English, swipe up again. It says activation succeeded, and it looks like we have the watch up now. So I'm going to read through the directions and I'll use this for a few days. Then I'll come back and I'll go over the features and give my thoughts. Okay, so I've been wearing this for a few days and it's been going very well. I'm wearing the black band, so let me just take this off to make it easier to handle here. So I really like this screen that it's glass. It feels real nice to touch, and this aluminum on the outside. It feels very durable. Now this is a good size watch and it didn't feel bulky on my hand. I hardly noticed it. It's relatively lightweight, so it's not going to weigh you down. So let's look at some of the features here. So we're on the main screen and we have the time, the weather, the date. We have number of steps, heart rate, and calories burned. So this will turn off frequently. But this is very clear. It's high resolution, so it's easy to read. Now I can change this face. I'll just hold down on here and it buzzed, and then I can swipe to different faces. So here's another face. So this just has the day of the week. Looks like it has the battery on it and it has a traditional type watch face. So there's a number of different faces built right into the watch. And they have different features on them. Some have more things than others, like there's a very simple one. Traditional watch there. And there's a digital one. So I've mostly been using this on the default face. So if I swipe down, we're going to see some settings here. This finds your device, so this is going to try and find my iPad, but I don't want to do that right now. So it will have a tone on my iPad. And here's an alarm. It says no alarm set. Here's brightness, so we can change brightness. This is do not disturb. And we have info. So this does have two buttons on it. This one turns it on. Either one will turn it on, but it turns it to different modes. So this one just turns it on and off. This one, once it's on, it will go into the different modes. And I'll get to that in a minute. So then if we drag up, it's going to have my notifications. Now I blurred those out and I can tap on them and read them. I can also dismiss them or clear them. So this will show you notifications, but you can't respond to them. So if you're working out, you get a notification, you can tap on here, look at it, and see if you need to stop working out to respond to it or not. So if we swipe to the right, we can see the heart rate. Now it's not going to show my heart rate because I'm holding it in my hand, but it would show my heart rate there. And then it shows the trend. So you can see it went up here a little bit. That's when I was on my morning walk, and then it went down a little bit. And then it has my max and min. Swipe again, we have weather. It's 53 degrees Fahrenheit out. The high today is 60, low is 51, and then it has tomorrow's forecast. Swipe to the right again. This is my sleep. I slept 7 hours and 10 minutes last night. Swipe to the right again. This is my steps. 3,651 steps, 1.6 miles, 174 calories. And if I swipe again, I go to the main screen. So if I swipe to the right, I get to these same settings here. So to the left and to the right give you the same things. So once this is on, I can hit this bottom button here. And it has different modes, so it has like sports. So you can do an outdoor run, outdoor walk, indoor run, indoor walk, hiking, mountaineering, outdoor cycling, stationary bike, rowing machine. So if I'm going on a bike ride, I can do this, and this will track my ride. So when I'm done, I'll swipe to the right, hit stop. It says, do you want to end the exercise? I'll say yes. It says no data. So you have to exercise for a certain amount of time. I'm guessing it's probably like 5 minutes. So I'll click off of this. I'll click back on. Then we have stopwatch. So this is basic stopwatch here. Timer. So play that. So now it's vibrating. Music. So this can control the music on your main device, on your, say, phone. Female. This tracks female cycles. Photography. So this can become a remote shutter. So when you open the app up on your phone, you can go into the camera mode and you can use this to take a remote picture. We have weather here. And we have settings. So these are a lot of the settings you can access elsewhere. So let's get into the app. Okay, so I'm at the dashboard. It says 3,651 steps and 7.1 hours. So those are my steps and how long I slept. We have the battery life, and I've not charged this up, and it looks like we have adequate battery there. If we hit more, we can tap on heart rate. This says manual heart rate test, so I could run that if I was wearing it. And then we have settings here. We'll get into that in a second. If we scroll down, we can see the pedometer. If I tap on that, it will give me detailed stats on it, like when I took the steps. Next we have sleep. It tells what time I fell asleep, what time I woke up, how long I was in deep sleep, how long I was in light sleep. And if we go to the top, we can go to the different days here. Then we have heart rate. So this shows my heart rate trend. So if I go to yesterday, we can see my heart rate trend. I did have it off for a while I was doing some work where I couldn't wear a watch, and then I put it back on. And then we have module manager. And module manager allows you to enable and disable these 3 modules. So next we can go to workouts. So if we look at the historical record down here, we can see I went on a walk. I'll tap on that. We can see I burned 88 calories. It tells what time, the duration, your pace, heart rate. It tells all the stats of that walk. And down below you even have charts for steps, calories, and distance. Then if we go to mine, we have settings here. This has your goals and preferences. So let's go back to dashboard. Let's go up and then we'll go to more and we'll go to that gear. And here we have the device settings. So if we go to notifications, we can turn on and off different notifications. So if you don't want certain types like Twitter, Facebook, you can turn those off here. We have alarm setting. We can set an alarm. We'll tap that there. I'll set an alarm for 10:32 a.m. So that alarm is set. So that should go off in just a minute here. We have our sedentary setting. So this reminds us to be active. Now there's a start and stop time on this because you don't want to go off when you're trying to sleep. But this is set to 60 minutes. We can change that here. We have a heart rate alert. Upper limit of resting heart rate is 115 beats per minute. Okay, and here we have the alarm going off. So that's just vibrating, but it vibrates a lot. You can definitely feel it. It's not a subtle vibration. I'll just press the button. Now if we scroll up, we can see that alarm here. So I'm going to turn that alarm off so it doesn't frighten me tomorrow. So we have heart rate alert. We can set our upper limit of the resting heart rate. Wrist turn detection. So this will turn it on automatically when you turn your wrist. And there is a time on there. So if you're sleeping and you turn your wrist, it doesn't turn on. Then we have pair device, weather setting. This is for your weather units, switch setting. Take a photo, reset password, dial settings, firmware upgrade, clear data, and reset. So the last thing we'll look at here is dial settings. I'll tap that. We have multiple dials. We have 6 built in. Then we have photo, watch face. So here you can select an image and customize the face. It also has more dials. If we tap on that, it will load some different faces. So these are other dials you can download to your watch. So I'll scroll down through these a little bit so you can look at them. Now this is my second time scrolling down through here. The first time it loaded a lot of them, and there might be a couple still that are unloaded. So you can see there's many options, different styles. There's an unloaded one. I don't know if that would load eventually or if it's missing. So there's even some holiday themed ones. So that's the IOWODO X5 fitness tracker smartwatch. I really like the look and the functionality of this. It's a very rugged looking watch, and I think it has a rugged build too. It has great waterproofness, and having that glass screen really makes it really durable. So this is less likely to get scratched than a plastic screen. And of course, this did come with 2 different bands. So if you don't want the black band, you could go to the red band. And these take standard bands, so you could put your own band on here too. To remove the band, you just pull this pin here, and then this will come off, and then you put the new one on. So if you're looking for a fitness tracker watch, I think this is a great option. The battery can last a long time on this, so you're not having to charge it 3 times a day. It's super easy to use, has great functionality, has a nice screen, it's easy to read. It's been real nice that this has been buzzing. I look at it, has a notification on it, and a lot of times I can just leave my phone in the pocket because it's not something I have to attend to immediately. Now, if those got to be too many, I can turn off notifications for certain things. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.